Warning, old school RuneScape video alert. I repeat, old school RuneScape. From receiving a cannon from a midget to reverting from transsexualism back to your regular gender, we count down 10 of some of the best rewards you can get from novice level quests in old school Rune. Number 10, Romeo and Juliet. Alright, look, goddammit, I have to cover the most shitty ones at the beginning of the countdown because there's literally only 38 novice quests in Old School RuneScape, and yes, if you haven't read the title yet, I am only talking about Old School RuneScape, or if you didn't see the intro, among those 38 novice quests, about maybe 6 of them really give out rewards that are barely worth mentioning, okay? So I have to cover the shitty ones first. I'm serious, the shitty ones are actually even better than learning how to make bread from Cook's assistants. But anyway, Romeo and Juliet. Literally, it'll take you about 3 minutes to complete this quest, and if you don't believe me, look it up on YouTube. That's the current record, I believe, 3 minutes. Anyway, you get 5 quest points from this thing. 5! And if that doesn't tickle your pickle, you can also be satisfied that Romeo will never try talking to you again when you're in Varrock Square. God, I hate that guy. Number 9, Prince Alley Rescue. Probably the most annoying, notice I said annoying, not hardest, free player novice level quest in RuneScape. For being novice, I expected this bitch to be like only a few minutes long when I first did it, but oh boy did I get fucked. Alright, pretty much the only good reward that comes from this quest besides the 700 GP that you get when it's all said and done and the screaming and crying is over, is the fact that you no longer have to pay your hard-earned 10 GP away that you got from that goblin away at the Alcarad Gate. That's it. Do you want me to say something else about it? Because I can't. Number 8, Druidic Ritual. The reward for this quest is 4 quest points, 250 Herblore XP, and complete access to the Herblore skill too. Without completing this quest, you would never be able to actually train Herblore in the future and reap the benefits of what all connects to the skill within the game further on down the road on your journey. Herblore can be used for a lot of things like combat, money making, or for the completion to be able to do harder quests later on. For example, doing Druidic Ritual, you can unlock the Heroes quest and the Jungle Potion quest, which is needed for Shiloh Village, which in turn Shiloh Village will partially unlock the Legends quest, and so on and so on. Oh, also, you unlock Recruitment Drive. You can get some motherfucking white knight armor later on. This quest definitely deserves a spot in the Novice Quest Rewards countdown. Number 7, Gertrude's Cat. You get a fucking kitty! Just kidding. Here's the real number 7. Number 7, Priest in Peril. Not only do you get a special silver dagger that prevents werewolves from shape-shifting into wolves when attacked that is actually pretty useless, but you also get access to basically the complete eastern side of the entire world map of RuneScape known as Mauritania. You get access to Barrows, Canifis, Slayer Tower, Port Phasmatis, those one lands that nobody has ever visited in the history of RuneScape. Yeah, those. This quest definitely deserves a slot in the countdown because without it, well, everything I just spoke about, you would never be able to do. Unless you got level 70 agility and just passed through the fence like any normal person, but that's besides the point. Oh yeah, and if you also get like 1.2 prayer XP too. Can't leave that out because I know you guys will notice. Number 6. This next quest will give you 1k prayer XP, 1k Herblore XP, 1k agility XP, the gaze of Sarah Doman him fucking self, and the Temple Knight's Initiate Helmet, 3,000 coins, and a Makeover Mage voucher, so if you went tranny during this quest, you can always change your mind and switch back to your regular gender. That's right, I'm talking about Recruitment Drive. So why is this quest on here? Because the rewards I just spoke about aren't really all that great. I mean, I'd love to stay female in the game, you know, you get free shit from unsuspecting male players, but anyway, the real reason this quest is on here is because with its completion comes the unlocked intermediate quest Wanted, which in turn will give you white knight armor, and which in turn, the completion of Wanted will give you partial access, depending on if you've completed all the other quests for it, to Slug Menace, another intermediate quest. And why is Slug Menace important? Because to finally get to my point, I'm talking about Proselyte armor. Very good prayer bonusing armor that you can definitely use during Slayer, or some combat related, something like that. Number 5, Rune Mysteries. So why the hell would this quest be important? While you might not consider this quest important in its rewards, there is no debating though that it could definitely help some players out there. For example, Iron Man, who don't have enough gold stacked up yet to buy runes out of the shop because obviously that's quite a ripoff anyway, but want some goddamn runes anyway. They complete this quest and get access to the rune essence or pure essence mines by speaking to this guy or this guy, and could craft runes that way, completely from scratch, which would probably make your airstrike feel more prominent in my opinion. But anyway, not only does this novice quest give access to the essence mines, but it also partially unlocks lunar diplomacy, and if you complete that shit, you'll get access to a totally new spell book called Lunar Magics, and you'll get access to the arts of rune crafting astral runes. Definitely deserves a slot. 100% definitely. Number 4. I really fucking hate to say it, but you guys, you know, if you've watched the videos for a while, you know I hate this quest. Elemental Workshop, fucking episode 1. Even though for some reason, nobody understands or can fathom my hatred for this quest, I definitely have to include it. Otherwise, all of y'all will let me know about it. 5,000 crafting XP, 5,000 smithing XP. Now, of course, I could have not included this quest because at the end of the day, it's 5k XP in both skills, and that's it. And I mean 5k XP, that takes no time at all to get in those skills, right? Wrong! You get a fucking elemental shield in which you can use later on if you ever get 72 Slayer, which most of you won't. And you get to kill some of the best money makers in the game, which are skeletal wyverns. You definitely need to take your elemental shield with you there, otherwise you'll end up looking like this guy. Or you could look like this baller. But you probably won't, and neither will I, ever. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, go do elemental work shit. Number 3, Plague City. Why is this quest on the list? I mean, all you do is investigate a plague within a city in which you find out doesn't even exist later on. Spoiler alert! I guess I probably should have said spoiler alert before. But doesn't matter. You get 2,425 mining XP from this quest, and you also get a magic scroll which tells you that you can now cast the Ardoin teleport spell whenever you want. And that's why this novice quest is listed. You definitely need that Ardoin teleporting spell later on to get around the world of RuneScape faster if you haven't already gotten access to spirit trees, or if using the ships at Port Phasmatis, Port Sarum, Port Khazard, Catherby, Brimhaven, Karamja has never come to your mind yet. I have a feeling though that it has. Just now. Definitely do Plague City though, if you want a faster method of transportation. Number 2, Biohazard. Why Biohazard? Well, you get 1,250 thieving experience and the ability to use King Lathas' training field, in which I covered that area in my top 10 most forgotten places in RuneScape, in which case you should completely disregard that. Exactly what I just said, never go to that place so the legacy of that video can live on. But anywho, Biohazard itself, the rewards are shit, basically. But Biohazard opens up the Underground Pass quest, and you'll get the Iban Staff from the Underground Pass, which you could use in some barrows if you're not a rich man like myself. And the Underground Pass will also give you access to the Legends quest needed to start RFD, and it will also give you access in the long run to Regicide, which is the quest needed to be able to buy and wield a Dragon Halberd. You definitely need to do Biohazard if you ever plan on becoming a successful main in RuneScape. Number 1, Dwarf Cannon. Above all else, whether it's just unlocking quests or whatever, this quest actually gives you a decent reward for the little amount of time that you have to spend on it, if you're a rich man. And if you are a rich man, I don't know why you're spending your time doing novice quests that you should have already done, but whatever, you get a fucking cannon. I mean, at the end, when you go back to the dwarf and you try to buy one near the dwarven mines, you'll have to pay like 750k and get ripped off a shit ton. Or if you're a smart rich man, you'll go to Zybez or wait for the GE to come out or something like that, because obviously trading cannons amongst players is a lot cheaper. Cannon. Enough said. That's it for this countdown, and if you know what I should count down next, post it in the comments and let's make it happen. Also, if you want to see the next 2 videos come out and have them be intermediate quests and then maybe master level quests, like that video button thing, destroy the fucking like button. I'm gonna leave now. Go color bars.